that could be interesting to see. I think there's some chances where that can happen. The tiebreaker is based off of like how many times you beat the other team. So yeah, we got Romania, Bulgaria, Panama, and New Zealand representing this Group C here. The second level will be playing a Super Serious World, a level that was actually played in the last edition, and it was a fairly interesting experience. I think I remember one player, I think Shadow specifically for the US, scored really high and nobody else got even close. And I wonder if that's how this is going to play out here, if it's just going to be like one or two players that are like really going to pull away and make a difference for their team here. But yeah, anyways, let's go to the level and we'll go get started just about. It'll be a 15-minute match.
What happened?
We got Garapop and Customized from New Zealand. We got Mario and then Nico from Romania. Yeah, you just can't have another app as full screen. Sometimes it does that. We got Z David and Max TR for Panama, and we got Marty Rex and Elkara for Bulgaria. So I'll have to see how today's match is gonna end up going, and then I'll give a little summary on each of the teams once we start.
Yippee! Well, everyone get onto the level slash screen, refresh your levels. Well, that's great. I'll do a countdown when I say go. You guys start playing. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, we have got everybody deafened now. I didn't do this earlier because I was kind of focused on a lot of things. Now I have more people, so I'll go through a little player description here. You can see Garapop is our first player here from New Zealand. Their hardest is Starlit Stroll, but has also beaten Lotus Flower on 144 Hertz along with Zodiac. They were in the tournament last year too. We got Customize, whose hardest is Terminal Rampancy, but has also beaten Omega Interface, Lucid Nightmares, Lithium, and was actually the first person in New Zealand to beat Bloodlust? That's crazy. As for Romania, we have Mario, whose hardest is Edge of Destiny, and Nico, whose hardest is Sky Shredder. Although that's their opinion, the hardest on their list, still by list, is Lithium. But they have almost 300 extremes, which is the second most in Romania. Going over to Panama here, they didn't fill out any info, so I'll do a little bit of team info. They finished second in the America's Cup as a bit of a shock performance there, beating a lot of teams, so interesting to see if they can repeat that feat today. And then as for our final team here, Bulgaria, they didn't fill out anything as well, but they also qualified for, they were one of the last teams to make it into this tournament, but they did make it in. They took spot 15 out of 16. We'll see Garapop at the ending right now. This part's a little weird. They got a little spam, but Garapop's gonna get the first completion of the match for New Zealand. New Zealand's entering this match. Oh, streams.
Oh, are they gone? Oh, they are.
Yeah, every time you click out,
Wait, hold on. They should be good.
You gotta have the app to be not full screen, and it'll fix that.
I don't have anything full screen though. That's so strange.
All right, well, you're also showing cursor, I think, on here.
That's because I tapped into Discord, but it's showing Discord. I'll just have that open.
Weird. Well, New Zealand currently has the lead. You know, if there's any team that needs it, it's it's gonna be New Zealand. They came off of a unfortunate situation that kind of resulted in them in getting last in a match where they probably could have not gotten last. Right now, everybody's tied because the placements are the exact opposite. Okay, now it's not the case anymore, but for a little bit, it was like literally like a full tie. You wonder, a lot of players said this level's like quite hard, even for like the tier that it's like supposed to be in. But look how close everybody is. 174 points separating that's like first from last here. Panama takes the lead here for the time being, actually, with the run here from Z David, who Z David's been one of the kind of like the stars, and he has the highest score out of anybody right now. And look, we're back to the four-way tie. Look at this. Foxy, you see the standings?
Yeah, I do. That is pretty funny.
You have a four-way tie. And when it comes to that, I can tell you that it's about the margin of victory. So you notice how like Romania won by a lot on that first day, yesterday's stream. So they have the tiebreaker, and that's how it works. So
yeah, fair enough.
You definitely want to drive up the margin.
Romania has so much percent of max when they're not that far ahead of Panama.
Because this is percent of max of yesterday and today.
Okay.
Yesterday, Romania literally had one of their players get like the perfect score, basically.
Yeah, so I was just wondering about that. So now they're connected, because I don't believe they were before.
Who was it?
I'm saying like the percent of max wasn't like connected by matches before, or was it?
No, they were in last year's World Championship.
All right.
I just didn't display them live because it rarely came into account. But in these group stages with fewer teams, it's like much more likely for them to matter. So it's like, we got a completion here from Nico.
Yeah, good job, Nico. We can see here that Romania is now pulling pretty far ahead. Not too far, but it is still over completion. But barely.
For some reason, okay, no, yeah, runs weren't populating for a little bit, but now they are. Something interesting is if the current results stand, New Zealand, okay, not anymore, but for a short while, if New Zealand gets last here and like all the other results stand like this, New Zealand would actually be eliminated from the tournament before the third match.
That is actually kind of insane. Is it because of their performance yesterday?
They would lose tiebreakers to everyone. Yeah. Now they are still alive here.
So the New Zealand supporters really gotta lock in here and try to root for their country as much as possible while they are still in the picture.
Actually, this might still eliminate them.
Well, now definitely.
Like if they both go out with 1 point, I don't know if that would be enough, because then they would have tiebreaker. They'd have to gain 3 on each. So I actually think no, that would actually just set the group before the third match, which would be really funny, but also kind of unfortunate.
Would they have to get like third place or something in this match to try and stay in?
If New Zealand gets third, the thing is, it mainly depends on what Bulgaria does. If Bulgaria doing good again today would be kind of devastating for both Panama and New Zealand.
Yeah.
You'd actually rather, like, if New Zealand gets last, you'd actually rather Panama beat Bulgaria.
I see. Because that makes a slightly more even playing field?
Yeah.
I'm acting like I've never hosted this thing before, but I'm trying to.
That is true. See, Max TR is gonna get a late run in the late 70s here.
Yeah. I still have a cough, I don't know why.
But yeah, because the most you can get from one match is 3, so that's why I said if these current results stand, New Zealand would be eliminated.
Yeah. I mean, we do have both New Zealand players going pretty far in the level currently.
They're currently ranked #1 in the world, by the way.
Oh.
So that would be like an instant, like, that would be crazy for them to be the first team to go out.
But we do get 63, I believe, from Customize, and Garapop is still going, so maybe they could try and snatch something from Panama.
But see, David's gonna get the completion.
That is pretty big for Panama. But does tighten the gap between teams a lot, I believe.
Yeah, now you can
but
see
Garapop
like
is still going. Yeah, we do have a tie between Bulgaria and Panama there.
Huge. No, they're not going to beat it, but they'll still put points on the board. So
yeah, that is what is important here.
Again, I think Bulgaria is like just as important. If they could do that, they could outscore them. But again, these are the Asia Oceania champions here.
Yeah. I mean, Panama's actually catching up to Romania, surprisingly.
That too, as well. Yeah, I mean, if Panama's able to win this, that kind of spells bad news for a lot of teams, honestly. But that's fascinating because look how many points Z David has put up.
Yeah. I mean, that would really shake up the playing field here if Panama managed to somehow snipe the win. It could really come down to the last attempt here. I keep saying here. I'm too retail brain.
Damn.
Garapop, halfway through the level right now, going to put some more points in for New Zealand, but New Zealand is currently ahead of Bulgaria.
Not more though.
We can celebrate the small victories.
We'll see, a completion would put them, like, actually, I think, potentially ahead of Panama for just a little bit.
Yeah, which so would be major.
That's why I said crazy in this match with just about, a little over 4 minutes left. Look at this, we have a 3-way tie, or just for a little bit, we had a 3-way tie for second.
Yeah. This is getting really crazy.
But look how much Z David has put up. Like, that's crazy.
It is less than a completion game for all the teams now. Everyone, I believe, is pretty much around the same place. Over to Nico. Which I have no idea where Nico is. I cannot make out the percentage.
So few completions this game.
Yeah, this is kind of just a battle of who can try to get the farthest. It's not too many completions. But unfortunately, New Zealand is falling behind.
Still, you have to beat Bulgaria if you have like any fighting chance on the last day. It's still possible for them, but you're gonna want to be able to do that. Max TR is still going though, which actually could put Panama in first if they could get the completion here, which would be crazy. Just because they hadn't scored a lot this game,
yeah.
And with the amount of David's been putting up, a completion here means so much. Even if they don't beat it here, still going for max.
But it is
Just be
looking
like,
really good for Max TR right now.
completion for Max
There you
TR.
go.
Panama's gonna be in the lead. My goodness.
They beat the level for the first time. Congratulations on 10 more stars and an achievement.
So Panama currently lies in first place in this match. Romania did just take it back, but you know, now it's like truly back and forth between them.
Yeah, but it is still possible for New Zealand to beat Bulgaria.
But they need to do that or else they'll be eliminated completely from the tournament. Actually, if Panama beats... No, that wouldn't help them either. Yeah, no, they would be currently, if this goes, New Zealand's be mathematically eliminated because even if they get the 3 points, they'll not have tiebreaker on anyone because of head-to-head.
What New Zealand just kind of has to hope for that Clara dies right now and Garapop manages to kind of get a completion on him.
That would be huge for them.
But we are just about to run out of time. I can't speak. If Clara dies, we have 10 seconds left on the clock.
We just have 10 seconds left.
So this will most likely be Garapop's last attempt. I am kind of unable to undeafen people. No, Garapop does not. So that is Garapop done. We still have Customize who can possibly get a good attempt in.
Mario is now done. So is Marty Rex. Who's gonna have to customize here to be able to save New Zealand's tournament hopes here.
Customize on our last attempt.
Too, by the way, it's hard to see, but I know
that David is done.
I actually don't think this Nico completion.
Max TR is done as well.
But that'll be it.
Customize is done.
It's not.
Ooh.
It was that close. Although I guess Alcara is still going. So,
yeah,
like,
Alcara is still going, so it wouldn't have mattered
did
too much, unfortunately. I can report from what I see on the Discord full screen. We have Claire who died at 75.
That's it. That Nico question, I don't believe counted. Like the one that was at the end, because I have like logs here showing it didn't. Nope. So Romania's gonna get first again, but you know, Bulgaria. Oh wait, Bulgaria passed Panama with that. Holy cow! That's huge for Bulgaria. That I didn't even realize. Just by such a slim margin it was, but again, it's the exact same placement as yesterday. And with that, we actually have our first like send off. So can we go to the other screen?
Yeah, sure thing.
Oh, wait. All right. Well, for both Garapop and Customize, I don't know if our takes could join, but I could do this on the next stream. But you guys are eliminated from GD World Tournament contention. You still have one more match to play. But, yeah.
It's kind of wraps, guys.
Unfortunately.
But it's fine. We were just given the world's hardest level. This is harder than Society, by the way. I'm just saying. Oh, shit. Oh, there you go. Oh, wait, that's an ad. Never mind. Wait, am I supposed to be like saying stuff or not?
The
mean,
interest, yeah, yeah, you're
You
fine,
can say
you're fine.
whatever
You're
you
supposed to wait about
want, or you can say nothing.
The thing is, the funny thing is, you guys will kind of be playing spoiler.
I
in a
wanted to
sense.
say that
Yeah.
shout out to my friend Angry Boy who's gonna reveal the ultimate face because nobody knows, but the ultimate face will be the next level in the GD World Tournament. You hear me, guys? Soul Bros is gonna carry.
Yeah, well, we tried and failed. So, oh well.
But the most important, did you guys have any sort of ounce of fun?
No, I hated this tournament. It was awful.
Just kidding.
I had to
Yes,
wake
it
up
was
at the ass crack of dawn for this shit.
Well, you heard it here first. The GD World Tournament is the best tournament in the world.
No, it's horrible. Nah, jokes. Nah, jokes.
It's
Nah,
the
it was fun.
worst.
Nah, it's fun. Nah, it's always fun. I love this shit. It's great.
Well, at
I know
least
some people don't like the consistency thing, but I love it. I think it's awesome, but oh well.
at least you guys are taking it very well.
Yeah.
Um,
It's fine. It means I just get to play
And
network.
still, I mean, you still have one. You still have one more go around, and you know, you'll also be able to play for the prize along with you know, like potentially playing spoiler. Because right now, Panama actually
Yeah.
kind of needs you guys.
Yeah. Alright, Panama, we're gonna absolutely smash it, and Bulgaria's gonna get last, bro, trust. Hashtag no bias.
on God, bro. Do any of our other teams want to say anything?
I mean, I was just kind of focusing on them because this was like technically like their confessionary. Everybody else is still alive in this tournament.
Well,
so.
yeah, but either way, if anyone wants to say
But
anything,
congrats to Romania for getting a second win in a row. They have clinched a spot. Actually, yeah, that's the other thing I didn't mention. Romania has clinched a spot in the knockout stage.
that is great.
And as long as they don't get last, they'll also clinch the group championship. The only way that they don't clinch the group is if they get last and Bulgaria gets first. And in that case, they'd still get second in the group, and that'd be enough to advance. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all later.